This is a fire station where the men have perfectly sculpted muscles, each one looking like a Greek statue come to life. On this day, an applicant walks into the station, hunched over with his head down, seemingly trying to avoid being seen. The reason is simple: just by looking at him for a while, you can tell he's an addict, and you can quickly conclude that he's not cut out to be a firefighter. Even before the interview, someone has already figured it out. A man walks straight up to him, telling him they're fully staffed and to go home. The applicant's head drops in disappointment just as he's about to leave after thanking them. The captain comes out of the office and directly invites the young man in for an interview. As soon as the man sits down, the captain across from him immediately asks when was the last time he smoked. The man says 3 months ago. The captain then asks him why he wants to be here. The scene flashes back to 4 months ago when the man, still wandering the streets, runs into his ex-girlfriend. He discovers she's pregnant and blames her for not telling him. The woman, however, believes he wouldn't care, but he feels he should take responsibility. Unexpectedly, the woman says there's no way he'd step up. She and her family will raise the child together, and her only request is that he never shows his face in front of her again. In the blink of an eye, the drunk man is thrown out of a bar by a bouncer. He goes to a car and tries to steal the money inside, not expecting to be caught red-handed by the police. In prison, he begs his mother to protect him, and she does. But when they get home, she tosses him a wad of cash. Having completely given up on her son, having lost everything, the protagonist goes to the hospital when his ex-girlfriend gives birth. He asks the doctor to let him sneak a peek at his daughter, and then he leaves. Later on, he ends up at this fire station for an interview. After hearing his story, the captain decides to give him a chance, but one of the firefighters looks down on him. They start training, and while the others run fast and steady, he's the only one at the back of the pack, throwing up. The captain leads the team to the top of a hill. After resting at the summit for a while, they come down to find him, exhausted and about to pass out, staggering towards the peak with his frail body.